your horn tingling? Let's rub horns. Horns up, horns up, horns up, horns up, horns up. We are Unicorn Podcast.
Good morning, Dusters. Welcome to the basement. Welcome to Duster Club. Horns up is your horn tingling. We are Diamond Hoof Dusters, all that great stuff. We got some incredible data to talk about this morning. I continue to be encouraged and optimistic about this data that comes through about our project. We're also going to talk about the possibility of a unicorn fart dust kids soap. I put out a tweet this morning. I want your feedback on this. We are in preliminary discussions with a high-end handcrafted soap manufacturer about the potential, and it seems very interesting, and they are very interested in a unicorn fart dust kid soap. I think it could be a big thing. I said I'd talk about it later, so I will. Let's dig in right now. Let's go to the madman. Yes, the markets are red like my shirt, blah, blah. It's okay, guys, because of this. Madman summed it up. When everyone's losing it, look for the calmest ones in the room. They've got yellow horns coming out the top of their head. Right now, the calm ones are the ones that have been around more than a cycle. They can see what's about to happen. Unicorn fart dust is full of crypto veterans and newbies alike, all working together seamlessly. If you know, you know, right? And isn't that true? I think one huge thing, the reason why it's so important to realize this, there's one huge differentiating factor within our unicorn fart dust community, and that is maturity of our holders. We have a very mature group of people that hold unicorn fart dust. And when I say mature, I'm not referring to people who might have an age that starts with the number 5 or 6 or 7 or 8, right? 50, 60, 70. No, I don't mean age. I mean just overall maturity. We've got people in our community who are in their 20s, who are very mature, very long-term oriented, not gamblers, that are here to build something, that realize that when you put combined effort, when you have a shared sense of purpose, a shared mission, like we have at Unicorn Fart Dust, that things can go places. Okay, let's look at the holder data that I'm so excited about, the big data, and we've got some big data. Let's go take a look. Before I do that, I'm going to pull up. Are we missing something on the screen today? Yeah, we're missing our old friend Dusty. Hold on here. I got to it before Susie could remind me. There's Dusty, right? Oh, wrong corner. Right there. Okay, now let's get to the important stuff, the meat of the matter. And this comes from our friend Vincent, the bullion duster. Guys, this is incredible. Okay, slowly but gradually, UFD narwhals are accumulating. For the first time, we hit 88% diamond plus gold plus silver hooved percentage of the top 250 wallets. Slowly, the top 250 added another 1.2 million beans and now own 667 more than, right? We only have 999,999 tokens, right? One less than a billion, and our top 250 wallets now own more than 2/3 of those tokens. Soon we will hit 90% diamond, gold, and silver percentage. Soon we will hit 700 million beans in the hands of the narwhals. Soon we will reach Beanopoly. Soon we will be recognized for the value that we build. And here we go. Let's take a look here. Hold on. There it is right here. Let me circle this for you. Okay. Silver, gold, and diamond. And as you can see, wow, it's even more encouraging. Our diamond hooved dusters, right, own have 75% of that number. So almost 3 out of 4 of those numbers that we talked about earlier are diamond hooved dusters. Oh, and now I know what I wanted to do. I almost forgot, right? It's a very important ritual that we have down here in the basement. So the top 250 wallets, right? Now envision, this is only about a third full of beans. Make up 2/3 of all the beans. See that line right there? See that 999 million? That's the total. The top 250 wallets own 2/3 of the beans. The top 250 wallets have either held more than 30, 60, or 90 days. And according to the data we just looked at, 75% of those top 250 wallets that hold those beans have held more than 90 days. They're in the diamond category. Guys, we are working. It happens day by day by day. I've said many times, the biggest catalyst, everybody's all, crypto's all about hype. You need to have hype. You need blah, 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 which is great. It's fun, exciting. I don't care. Okay. You don't have to like me for saying this. I said it from the very early stages of this project that to me, the biggest catalyst, the biggest hype that I could hear on a given day are new people, somebody in Spokane, Washington, or Buenos Aires, Argentina. I don't care where they are, that buy beans. I don't care how many they buy, the more the better, but I'm not giving financial advice, that are diamond hooved, that are coming that are buying the token, not because they think, oh, I can make $25 in the next 30 minutes and go to lunch. No, people that are buying and holding, that are looking at it as a long-term deal. It goes up and up and up day by day. And eventually we get to a beanopoly. Eventually our bean shortage, that comes first. I apologize. Excuse me, bean shortage, and then beanopoly, and then we go to Resilient Jack's favorite place in the whole wide world, our friend in Sweden. We go to Valhalla! 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 Okay. At least once a week, we need to shake those beans. So thank you, Vincent, for that incredible data, guys. Look, somebody put out one of those tweets like all the other farmers, I think they're called, on X do. Like, can somebody tell me another community that has the amount of diamond-handed holders as UFD? Somebody tell me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm delusional, right? I'm not always right about everything, but I don't really feel like there's many other projects that have the number of long-term holders that we have in UFD. Speaking of which, don't forget, we're like an island. We talked about this a lot yesterday. Hold on here 1 second, guys. Hold on. Here we go. Now we're back. Okay. Wrong screen. Here we go. Make sure I got you up. There we are. Oh, another one from the Bullion Duster. Here's a map of UFD Island revealed by the diamond hoof builders who are building their future on the island. UFD is where builders, diamond hooves see their future. And this is hilarious. This is UFD Island. Tourists see a party, builders see a future. There's Purpose Peak at the top, Conviction Cove on the left, Builders Bay on the right, and the St. Louis basement area. That's the harbor. That's where I guess it all started. And it says, let the residents decide what the island becomes. And it is so true, right? Think of UFD like an island. Think of all the beans on the island. People come, people visit, people want to stay, right? Some people, they're just here to party. Bye-bye. See you later. Gamblers. Yeah, whatever. Good luck. Statistically, you don't have much of a chance, but people that come into projects, right, come onto an island like Unicorn Fart Test Island and want to stay, help build the project, help build the value, help build the community. Let's talk about these new characters. By the way, we have a Spaces at 10 a.m. this morning. You know what? I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. We're going to talk about the characters tomorrow. Let's move on. J Dubes. Hold on here. And boom. Yeah, the market's been red. The U.S. economy has zero job growth. Things aren't good out there. FinTwit melting down over macro doom. Meanwhile, in the Solana trenches, Unicorn fart dust holders are snorting pure rainbow hopium, diamond handing every dip, and building the most magical community on the chain. Crashes, we call those buying opportunities. Fart dust magic is greater than macro fear. And there's our contract address. And I love this, right? The unicorn fart dust seal of approval. Okay. And next, we are a community. Think how different unicorn fart dust is from how it was created, the lore behind it, from how different we are from, not all, because there's some other great projects out there. I love the pizza community. I love the people in SPX 6900 have been, there's the Pingu. Where's Pingu? Where's our little penguin? There he is right there. Yeah. Hey, and don't forget, hanging up there, I'll get back to my point, is our Unicorn Fart Dust shirt. You can go to shop.unicornfartdust.com. That's Dusty exploding out of a rainbow. Darn it, there was something else I wanted to say. Anyway, honesty. Think about how that sets us apart, right? And again, there's other great projects, no doubt about it. But we are honesty, and this was a great point that was brought up by one of our community members, and that would be Destiny. We're going to talk about the characters. You guys are knocking it out of the park with all these Rusty, Dusty, Randy, Dandy, Destiny, Mr. Crunchy, Mr. Bunchy, Busty, all this stuff. It's incredible. But Destiny, old Destiny had something very interesting to say. She says, funny how, quote unquote, being normal and respectful is now considered a superpower. Anyway, UFD has plenty of capes. And guys, that is so true. I was talking to the CEO of a big gold mining company last week, a friend of mine, and big gold mining company. I don't know, almost $1 billion market cap gold mining company. And this relates to what she just talked about. He was talking about gold and how people are going to gold because they don't trust anymore. There's a big vacuum of trust in the world. And the fact that we are a trustworthy project, that Unicorn Fart Dust, that really is a superpower, right? We're honest, we're respectful, we're decent out there. We really stand for something good, right? Good attracts good, but we stand for this idea that in alignment with the original ethos of the cryptocurrency world, that the good and fair and honest and transparent will win in crypto, right? That's the way they set it up. It's one of our big advantages. Oh, and by the way, there's an extra added bonus feature for you. Okay. Being honest and being good and having some integrity in life is a much, much easier way to live. Okay. It's very difficult to run around trying to cover your stories and everything else. It's just a lot easier to do things the right way, to be transparent and fair. And that's all I did. That's the thing. Think about it. It was the spark that started Unicorn Fart Dust. I did it as an experiment, and then all I did was just be transparent and honest with the community, and it generated this incredible amount of energy, right? Why? Because we're in perfect alignment. Well, maybe perfect, but we're as perfect as you can be in alignment with the original intent of crypto. I would say, and I get in trouble for saying this, but I don't care. It's my basement. I can say what I want. I think that we're actually more aligned at this point with the original ethos, or at least as aligned, but I think more aligned even as Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been institutionalized, and I love Bitcoin. I'm not putting it down. I love the Bitcoiners. I love everything. But look, I would argue that we, from a ethos perspective, are as aligned with the original ethos of crypto as anybody. Okay, let's go over another one. And we got more superpowers in this project. Here we go. This one came from a guy named Nate, who I like to refer to as Nate the Great. He's been an incredible, generous member of our Unicorn Fart Dust community. You know what? I'm going to make Nate Duster of the Day. That just happened. But Nate said this. He said, the entire economy is made up of Unicorn Fart Dust. Might as well hold the real thing, Unicorn Fart Dust. And he was replying to J Dube's a tweet that we saw earlier. But guys, take a step back and think how powerful that is. really everything is unicorn fart dust at the end of the day. Okay. The entire economy is kind of, to a certain degree, make believe. Why not hold the real thing? Why not hold the original unicorn fart dust? But in honor of Nate the Great's unending contributions to the unicorn fart dust community, I would like to designate Nate the Great, our friend Nate, as duster of the day. So if you would please join me. First, feel your horn. Do you feel it? Oh, yeah, I feel mine. It's tingling, it's growing, and help me pick up the golden horn. And we are going to all together, on the count of three, 1, 2, 3, install it on Nate the Great. Thank you, Nate, for everything you're doing. 10 a.m. spaces. Okay, I promised I would tell you about this potential, right, for a kids soap. They actually reached out to me because of my silver and gold channel, and they wanted to sponsor my silver and gold channel. And then I said, well, we were thinking, and I'm like, yeah, we could start we could make a bar of soap, because they make liquid soap and bars. I said, like a silver bar, right? Call it Ron's Basement Soap. And then I was like, this is a little silver bar, by the way, that, like a bar of soap. Then I said, well, wait a minute. I said, I got something even better. I'm like, I've got this unicorn fart dust community that I'm part of, okay, that is like crazy about this project. I said, what about, because they sent me a big box of bars of soap, lotions. It's called Sugar Mountain Trading Company, by the way. And then there's pump soaps, and they have some funny ones too, like My Shiny.
Sample or the one with the booty?
Yeah, My Shiny Hiney, I believe it's called. You can go out to their website and check it out. I put out a tweet this morning so you can check out the company. Anyway, I said, why don't we, I said, I've got like this incredible community of people. We've got IP. I'm like, why don't we think about and talk about making a kids liquid soap, right? Because kids love unicorns, kids love farts, unicorn fart dust, kids soap. And then we could even say in parentheses underneath, safe for adults. I don't know. Maybe it's all very preliminary at this point. I want to emphasize that this is not a done deal, not a sure thing, but it does look rather optimistic. I like to underpromise and overdeliver. But then there's other things that could come from this as well. And the family that runs it, really great people, really nice people. And I said, well, I'll put it out to the community and get their feedback. And maybe you guys can come up with some ideas, like marketing ideas, and maybe even some little AI videos. I don't know. But I think that a kid soap called Unicorn Fart Dust could be a big hit, right? Kids love unicorns. Kids love farts. Everybody, we're not a fart meta, whatever, but it's still kind of funny. It's Unicorn Fart Dust kid soap, but it smells good. And the other thing to remember about kid products is parents will spend a lot of money on good quality products for their kids. And the Sugar Mountain Trading, they're like a high-end, handcrafted kind of boutique soap company. Okay, it's not cheap stuff, but it's all natural, all that great stuff. So anyway, I'll keep you posted. Who knows where this will go? But it's something that I wanted to share with the community. And I want to emphasize we are in preliminary talks. It's potential at this point, but I want your feedback. And man, if you come up with a couple cool AI videos, whatever, I think it could be a really, really cool thing. I do want to say thank you to Ledger. What a big deal, right? Ledger is the big deal in cryptocurrency security, but also now management of your cryptocurrency as well. They've got the best signer devices out there, the hardware devices, the Ledger Flex, the Ledger Nano Gen 5. Okay, but they also have the Ledger Wallet app, right, which allows you to do everything that you need to do. Sorry, mom's calling me. I'll call her right back. Everything you need to do all in one place. Okay, you can buy, sell, stake, swap, do everything. Ledger really is now giving like a nice ecosystem where you can experience the future of digital asset ownership and management. And please think about security now before something could happen, because you can learn from me. Things do happen. And our friends at MoonPay. Okay, they continue to set the pace within the fintech world. They are growing and innovating like nobody else. Of course, right? They're the on-ramp for millions and millions of people into crypto. They're bringing new people into crypto. I believe it's the easiest on-ramp we have for bringing new people into UFD, people that have never owned crypto before. Very straightforward, very safe, very reliable, and proven. And they've got these cool new things called moon tags, where you can communicate with other people within the MoonPay ecosystem. Check them out. Thank you, Ledger. Thank you, MoonPay. And thank you for joining me down here today. Don't forget, don't forget. Oh man, I'd have been in big trouble if I forgot this. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are growing and growing, getting the word outside of, we love crypto Twitter, no doubt about it, but we're getting the word outside of the crypto Twitter bubble so we can get more new people that are coming into the crypto world to realize that Unicorn Fart Dust is something special, because we are something special because of you. Be good to yourself today. That'll give you a nice little platform from which you can be good to other people. Take care, and I'll see you. Yes, I see you. I'll see you soon.